Xabi Alonso, a name synonymous with elegance on the pitch, a midfield orchestrator who graced the game with his vision, composure, and tactical brilliance. But now his journey comes full circle. After 2.5 phenomenal seasons at Bayern Leverkusen, culminating in an unbeaten league title and 2 years without a single away defeat, Alonso is stepping into one of the most high-pressure jobs in world football, head coach of Real Madrid. This video unpacks how Alonso built his tactical empire at Leverkusen, why Madrid chose him now, which new signings could define his reign, and what it all means for the future of Los Blancos. Let's take a moment to appreciate just how extraordinary Xabi Alonso's work at Bayer Leverkusen actually was. When Alonso took over in October 2022, Leverkusen were floundering near the relegation zone. Fast forward to May 2025, and he departs having led them through a historic transformation. In the 23-24 season, Leverkusen achieved the unthinkable, an invincible Bundesliga season, unbeaten in all 34 league games, top scorers in the league, and the best defensive record. But even more staggering was their consistency on the road. Across the 23-24 and 24-25 campaigns, they didn't lose a single away league match. His system? A 3-4-2-1 built on balance, verticality, and control. Wide centre-backs like Tapsoba or Nkapie joined the midfield in possession, wing-backs like Grimaldo and Frimpong operated like wingers, and in central areas, Florian Wirtz and Granit Xhaka were the heartbeat, one creating, the other anchoring. Alonso didn't just win, he educated. His team was a masterclass in rotation, positional play, and build-up patience. They beat Bayern, Dortmund, Leipzig, everyone, and just made it look easy. Statistically, it was dominance. Top of the league in possession, 64%. Most goals scored, fewest goals conceded. Best pressing efficiency according to FBref's pressure metrics. His legacy, a blueprint for how to challenge traditional powerhouses with structure, belief, and superior tactical coaching. As the season draws to a close, speculation has intensified as to where would Alonso go next. I think it was pretty obvious. Despite previous interest from both Liverpool and Bayern Munich, only one job felt like it was destiny: Real Madrid, a club where he won trophies as a player and where he's now been chosen as the successor to Carlo Ancelotti. Why now though? I think it's because Alonso's success at Leverkusen proved he wasn't just promising, he was already an elite manager. Florentino Perez sees him not as a gamble, but as a natural heir to Real Madrid's tactical evolution. A former Galactico who understands both the club's history and the demands of modern football. The timing also aligns perfectly, with players like Luka Modric nearing the end of his career and the next generation of players such as Bellingham, Vinicius, Rodrigo, Kylian Mbappe, ready to peak. Madrid needs a coach who can unify eras. Someone who can introduce tactical complexity while respecting Real's culture of big moments and bold personalities. And make no mistake, Alonso is that guy. His football IQ, calm authority, and adaptability make him a unique blend of Zinedine Zidane's man management and Pep Guardiola's tactical depth. Real Madrid didn't just hire a coach, they brought back a legacy. So the big question is, what kind of football will Alonso bring to the Bernabéu? Well, what I can tell you is that I've already done a video on this already, so guys, make sure you check out this video of if Xabi Alonso were to take over Real Madrid, this is how he probably want to play. But we'll go over a little bit in this video today, but make sure you check out the full video for a more in-depth analysis. I think it's pretty obvious by now that we know that Xabi Alonso likes to play a 3-4-2-1. That's his base, but he will adjust potentially within games for different types of games into a 4-3-3 or a 3-2-4-1. Again, it all depends on the opposition shape and the in-game momentum. Now, we know with Real Madrid under Carlo Ancelotti, they play a standard 4-3-3, sometimes I guess in and out possession, 4-5-1, 4-4-1-1, just kind of really depends, but it's all relatively the same. But don't be surprised if we do see Xabi Alonso adopt that same formation, but with his ideologies and principles. If he were to stick with that formation, it could morph into a 3-2-5 in possession with players like Valverde or Camavinga tucking in to form the pivot. But we know that Xabi Alonso will prioritize structured pressing, something Madrid have lacked consistently for a couple of seasons, and he'll demand more from his centre-backs in the build-up. Players like Militao, Rudiger will need to improve in possession or risk being rotated for more technical profiles. And just like at Leverkusen, Alonso in Madrid will likely be defined by intelligence off the ball and on it. Every player will need to understand space, movement, and timing. Those are his key principles within his ideology. Now, Alonso's tactical vision can only really take shape with Madrid's transfer policy, and the names already being linked and signed are quite telling. So first up, we have got Dean Huijsen. The 20-year-old Bournemouth defender is seen as the ideal ball-playing centre-back for Alonso's backline. Tall, composed and comfortable progressing possession. Huijsen could be groomed into Madrid's new PK style anchor. Next up, we've got a player who has been heavily linked with Madrid, and the deal does look like it should soon be wrapped up, and that is Álvaro Carreras, a young Spanish left-back currently at Benfica, known for his attacking intent, technical ability and versatility. Of course, he's the former product of the Manchester United Academy. Carreras is a modern fullback who thrives in high-tempo systems, capable of operating as a wingback or even as a more advanced wide midfielder. He combines good dribbling, overlapping runs and intelligent positioning with decent crossing ability and solid work rate in defence. And of course, we've probably got the worst kept secret in football over the last 12 months, and that is Trent Alexander-Arnold. He will be leaving Liverpool come the end of the season. Hasn't officially signed for Real Madrid, but I think we know that's where he's going. He would be a fascinating fit in Xabi Alonso's 3-4-2-1 at Real Madrid, offering tactical flexibility, can of course potentially play in midfield, elite distribution and positional intelligence that could be maximised in several ways. While his traditional role has been right back, Alonso's system allows for more creative freedom and hybrid roles. That could be perfect for someone like Trent. And of course, there has been some talk of potential signings at centre-back, added to the fact that they've already got in Dean Huijsen, they've got Rudiger, they've got Militao, they've got Asensio, and they've got players who can, of course, already play there. But they might be looking at a free transfer, and we know how much Real Madrid love those. Now, Konate and Saliba are elite players, modern French centre-backs with different types of profiles, but both could be excellent fits for Xabi Alonso's system at Real Madrid, especially given the importance of defenders who are comfortable in 1v1s, high lines and possession-based systems. One curveball signing to potentially look out for is Angelo Stiller, a midfielder Alonso worked with at Bayern's Academy, and Hoffenheim is reportedly on his radar as well. A player who could be a very underrated signing for a team like Real Madrid, of course, with the central midfielders that they do have, Tchouameni, Camavinga, Valverde, Jude Bellingham. He could still be a very good player for them. Xabi Alonso's arrival marks the beginning of a new identity at Real Madrid, one built not just on legacy but on intention. For years, Real Madrid have relied on moments of brilliance, individual genius and a winning mentality. Alonso brings structure to that chaos, method to that madness. He won't erase Madrid's DNA, he'll enhance it. With a clear tactical framework, intelligent recruitment and his own brand of cerebral football, He could take this generation, Bellingham, Vinicius, Rodrigo, Tchouaméni, Mbappe, to new heights. From midfield maestro to tactical mastermind, Alonso's story has come full circle. The question isn't whether he's ready, the question is Europe ready for this Real Madrid? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, people, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. Peace.